Hey, good morning, friends. A quick thought from today's one-year Bible reading in the New Testament portion of Matthew 18. The disciples come to Jesus with a pretty important question. They say, who's the greatest in the kingdom? And I want to be great in the kingdom. That is, I want to be, however God measures greatness, I would like to be that. Wouldn't you? And so Jesus, he gives the answer. He calls a little child over. I mean, think of one of your kids or your grandkids. Come on over here. And he puts that child right in the midst of them. And you can imagine a bashful little child looking down at his or her feet. And he said, whoever humbles themselves like this little child is the greatest in the kingdom. So humility is the key. We want to humble ourselves. Now, humility, however, is a tricky thing. We don't want to be so humble that we're of no use. Think of Moses in the Old Testament today, when God is calling Moses to go back to Egypt and to deliver the Israelites from Egyptian bondage. And Moses puts up one excuse after another. Oh, no, don't send me. I'm a nobody. Oh, I'm not very good with words. I can't speak. Oh, just send somebody else, please, anybody but me. Well, was God happy with that? No. God was angry about that. He said, what do you have in your hand? A stick. And God said, throw it down. And he changed it into a snake, and he performed the 3 miracles. And we can be so humble that we simply become self-deprecating to the point we're not willing to do anything. We don't want to be too humble. And on the other extreme, we don't want to be too proud. The sweet spot, the Goldilocks zone for humility boils down to service. Service. We want to be humble enough to do what God is asking us to do, to serve. Anyone who receives a child, like this, Jesus said, receives me. Receiving a child, housing a child, providing for a child, supporting a child, serving the child. So when someone comes to us, they say, hey, will you help me do this? Could you help us in the church? We have this ministry. I think you'd be good for this ministry. If our first response is, no, I can't. I'm not able. I'm not good with words. I'm not good with kids. I'm not really a very good servant. I'm too busy. I'm too this or I'm too that. That's the wrong end of humility. Well, let's ask ourselves the question, if this person who's inviting me to minister, maybe this is the voice and the invitation of God. My humble friends, God loves you, and so do I.